And it says you're live.
Okay. Okay, it is now 6:05. I'm calling the City Greendale Redevelopment regular meeting to order. The ADA disclosure, the City of Greendale, in compliance with our Title VI implementation plan, is a non-discriminating city. We have developed a complaint of discrimination form that is open to the public at any time, along with a voluntary public survey. Okay. We don't have any final actions from the executive session. We do have two minutes to approve. So I don't know if anybody has any questions on either of those. We'll take the April 21st, the regular meeting of April 21st. And we don't have any edits or questions, and I'll entertain a motion to
approve those minutes.
Huh?
I move to approve those
There you
minutes.
go.
I moved second.
We have a motion and a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
So moved, thank you. We had a special meeting on May 8th, and those minutes are in those also.
Move to approve those minutes.
We do have a motion. Do we have a second?
Can I second?
Y-
If I wasn't
Yes,
here?
yeah.
Okay. I'll second.
We have a motion and a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those against? So moved. Financial report from Becky. I didn't really see anything of any note in there. One thing we are expecting at some point is the MGP funds usually are paid in May to the foundation. So we haven't gotten any confirmation from them that they have received that yet, but that will go in our endowment. At least it hit last year in May.
Is there a time, this isn't financial, so maybe this is later, but
That's okay.
that we review that program? Was that, kind of, we had a year to see how that would go, and then?
Yeah, we
Consider that,
talked
or-
about it early on this year, that we would just kind of wait. We kind of said we were going to take a pause this year and then look at it again for next year at this point. But if if you guys want to look at it earlier, that's okay too. Okay, any questions on the financial report? Hearing none, I'll entertain a motion to approve those.
I will make the motion to approve the financial report.
We have a motion, do we have a second?
Second?
We have a first and second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? It's all three of us. So moved. Okay, on the claims. So we have a few things, and I'll just, if you do see a large amount for the stormwater improvements, that is at the US 50, where the St. E's facility cancer center is. That's something we had planned on doing. Oh geez, Steve Lampert talked about it at the Board of Works meeting. It's been probably 6-7 years. It needed to be done. So Board of Works is running with that. We are paying for it, and this was the second draw, I believe. Just keep the board informed. It has been a major challenge for our utility department and our public works department. They have bent the gas line, they have cut water lines, they have cut fiber lines,
Sewer,
sewer.
almost knocked down an electric pole.
Yeah, and one of the fiber lines they had was a national security line. So Nathaniel and Sean have been on it a lot more than they wish they were. But they did approve the work that is being charged here that the Board of Works approved, was finished and done. And they've been working with the company who was awarded the bid. So hopefully that will be improved as we move along. And there will be, per Nathaniel, I guess, with that, and a little bit over my head on, or not understanding, I guess there are fees that they would have to pay for our time in fixing it?
Yeah, so it's a combination of like, the utility department can recoup certain losses for like us having to go hold poles up for them, things like that. On your guys' end, they're gonna come into a play liquidated damages for running over on the project and things like that. So the final pay app, there's gonna need to be a discussion between myself, Rizzo, and them on what their last bill is versus what we're going to pay. There's a few different change orders that are probably gonna need to come into play with just everything that's happened down there. So it's, my position is on it. Okay, well, we're not paying extra, we'll just deduct from what you essentially owe us anyways. So like I said, before you guys get that bill, that'll be figured out, but, that's kinda where we're at right now though.
And the way it sits right now is we have committed for what the bid was awarded, no more. So I just want to keep you guys abreast of that, and that was a pretty big discussion at the Board of Works.
Were the utilities not properly marked or not properly?
No, the only thing that wasn't marked was the fiber line. The first time they hit it, that was not marked. The one that cost a lot, the one that he just spoke on, that one was marked, unfortunately for them. But everything else has been marked almost to a T where it's supposed to be at. The one issue with the gas was the foreman can't read a blueprint. I'm just gonna call it what it is.
Obviously, they don't know colors of paint too either.
Well, that too, yeah, but,
Oh,
they took it upon themselves to move the main in front of the utility pole because they thought they didn't know it went behind the utility pole. Well, then when they moved it in front, that's when they encountered everything you could imagine, even though, to your point, all that was marked out there. So then when the finger pointing started on whose fault is this, I went down there with them and Rezo with the blueprint, and it clearly showed that storm main runs on the backside. And then the next day they hit the sewer that's back there, but that was marked. They even potholed it, so they knew it was there. They just hit it anyways.
did they build the car wash down on 50?
I don't know that. But it is weird though, kind of, because talking with Rezo, they've done projects in the past with them and they've had no issues at all. I know Steve Lampert did a project with them, a water main, had no issues with them, so I don't know what the deal is. I know that company has some ginormous projects going on right now, so I think it was who else is available to come run this, because we had no issues with them on the other side of the road. It's just other projects started, and I think they took that crew away and brought in a different one, and it's just pretty much been a mess ever since, so.
Yeah, when you say they, who are you referring to? Say me?
No, Smith Corp.
Smith Corp,
Yeah.
thank you.
Who was awarded the bid.
They
Yeah.
were the one doing the work.
Yeah.
So, bottom line is,
We'll get through it.
we're
We'll get through it.
overseeing it, the work will get done on that. The last thing I want to bring up is on the claims is, we did approve, and I'd forgotten about this, for the GIS utility mapping, we approved that to come out of Riverboat.
Okay.
So, and it will be a huge help to the utility department, so. Any questions, comments, thoughts?
The ISBDC, that's every year sponsorship.
They kind of come up, Ryan, she does a really nice job for, what, Mike, is it 8 counties, 10 counties?
I think she does 5
Yeah,
or
I know
6.
what she does.
Okay,
so that-
yeah, she does a nice job, so she comes to us
So
and
this isn't anything like specific, that it's just supporting the
supporting
work they
her.
do?
Yeah,
Got it.
Yep.
they have to go and she has to go and kind of help try to get her own funding,
Yeah.
so, okay.
And then Nathaniel, when does the GIS work start? Like,
So
is
it's
that-
actually already started.
Going.
Yep. We had the final, schooling on it, I guess, for lack of better words, about 2 weeks ago.
Okay,
So we've already have it. It's on my computer, Sean's computer, Alan Duncan's computer, and then our foreman's computers.
okay,
So,
cool. Are there
So
any,
It's all done, like it's all,
to my knowledge, everything in the field is done.
okay.
I think, I do know, talking to the guy who's been training us on it, there's some updates that'll come out. So there might be some retraining and maybe even some different field things to go on, but yeah, it's,
But all the mapping is all done.
yeah.
This is from Purdue. Is that the vendor that you're working with on this?
No,
No,
Okay,
no.
what are you working on?
I don't know
They
the
don't
name.
know.
WTH technology.
it's a great acronym.
Is that the name of the company?
Where technology happens.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, thank you.
Is there like a way, I've seen in other communities, like to implement the GIS with like residents having the ability to like report things or access to it, or?
There is, we didn't go that route. We went more the route for our own personal usage to eliminate the maps and things like that.
Okay,
But yes, there is.
it's just cost
Wait,
more.
wait, yeah,
It's possible we can turn those layers on in
Yeah.
the future.
yeah, they talked about that, and that is.
Like I've seen communities use it for like code enforcement reporting and
yeah.
like,
Right, so we've discussed it, but we kind of felt right now it wasn't the best idea. Just 'cause it's gonna bombard our system and we're still trying to learn it and,
one step at a time.
yeah.
They have stuff for like snow removal where
Yeah.
a resident can get on and see when their street's gonna be clear.
Yeah.
All kinds of
You
cool
report
stuff.
potholes or.
Yeah.
We just gotta get to that point.
Yeah, that might be a year or two, because just to have the maintenance people, when they have to go out in the evening rather than have to go into the warehouse or into the office to get a set of paper plans.
But another thing, Ryan, though, in all seriousness, we're not set up on our end to even do that.
Right.
Because really, like, the cities you're talking about that do that, they're either super big or so small that like when I was in Cincinnati, they did that, but like every foreman, every employee, they all had the technology on their phone or laptops to where it went straight there.
Yeah.
Well, right now, like, my computer's gonna get bombarded, and I'm still
You don't
making.
wanna do that?
Well, not really. Well, but you know, it doesn't speed the
Yeah.
process up. I'm gonna get it, then I gotta allocate it.
Yeah.
You know, where in a perfect world, like, it would go to the civil city foreman for a pothole.
Sure.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So
Yeah.
until we get to that point on our end, there's really no point in adding that extra feature.
Sure. Yeah, I saw it in Greensburg, I think.
Okay.
And theirs is color coded.
Yeah.
And it comes back like red, no one's even looked at it. Yellows, we're working on it. Green is we took care of it.
Right.
And like it's really user friendly and just gets
idea.
stuff taken care of.
Yeah.
It's cool. So,
Do they use WTH?
I'm not sure who they use.
Okay. Claims, any other comments, questions?
Sorry.
I will entertain a motion to approve the claims.
I will make a motion to approve the claims.
We have a motion,
I'll second that.
we have a motion and a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
So moved, thank you. Okay. Mike, One Dearborn Stellar update?
So borings in the Stellar Ridge Avenue streetscaping project area have been taking place this week. You may have seen some Patriot Engineering trucks out there doing some of that work. So they've been on site yesterday and I believe today. We'll be working on a resolution for council to work on the community development block grant eligibility for the funding for that project, and also talking about potentially scheduling a public hearing as soon as June to begin getting some public input on certain aspects of the design of the streetscaping. So, and also starting to maybe consider some names for the district down in that area. I know the Greendale Main Street group is kind of brainstormed some potential names for that district. I believe there's maybe a list of potential names floating around somewhere.
There is.
If you have any thoughts on what we could call that area down there, certainly share those, with the mayor, with Ryan, if you're on that project steering committee, here in the near future.
Mike, did I see they're doing some boring work also?
Yeah, that's what
Okay.
Patriot Engineering's been down there
Oh,
for
that-
this week. So
okay.
they've done boring in the Half Moon property, in the street, along the sidewalks. They've bored a number of locations down there this week.
When would you expect those results to get back?
Probably fairly soon. I don't know exactly when. We can ask HWC Engineering that question.
No, that's fine, thank you.
We have done a handful of basement surveys down there, with HWC Engineering as well, just trying to find out, with some of the buildings that are close to the sidewalk and street right away. So we're, as work may begin, at some point over the next few months, that, they're aware of what's all underground.
Okay, good.
On, any questions about Stellar?
Did Becky give you sign-in sheets by chance?
Yeah, we got them over here.
Oh. Go ahead, Mike, you're fine.
On the bike and ped plan, an update there is that HWC Engineering, after redevelopment's decision to select them as the planning firm to use with this Indiana Department of Health planning grant funded initiative, we've got the HWC under contract. The mayor and I held a small kickoff meeting with the HWC team last Thursday. We had scheduled a May 18th advisory committee meeting. The advisory committee includes a lot of city and local partners with representation on that. It's a June 18th advisory committee meeting, I apologize. And following that advisory committee meeting, which will be held at the Greendale Cabin, there will be a public workshop that will be scheduled also at the cabin that same evening, I think starting at 6 or 6:30. And there will be also a online survey that members of redevelopment will be able to assist in making the public aware of that online survey, as HWC and the city gather information that will be used to inform this bike and pedestrian plan. Any questions about bike and ped plan?
No.
That's all I have.
Okay, great. We did not sign the claims from last month, that's why there's two of them there. Okay. Anthony, update on KPG and Valley Woods potential?
Their electric plans were completed within the last month, their electric design, and I don't know if Nathaniel has any update on the project.
No, they did start pouring, excuse me, retaining wall for the first building they're gonna build. They started that last week. They're still working on some stabilization with the soil issues they're having over there before they start capping. They were wanting to start doing that sooner than they have. They did hit a 12-inch water main last week that turned into a mess.
Oof.
So, but other than that though, they've been pretty easy to work with and everything's been going pretty well, so.
Thanks. And I will start changing this just to Cooper Creek Apartments. Copper, sorry. Valley Woods, we did order the surveys, appraisals for from two appraisal firms for the property off Sycamore Woods Drive. We have not, to my knowledge, gotten those back yet, have we, Mike?
No, they are in process though.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
we would anticipate that those will be back in time for your June meeting.
Okay. I actually had Well, yeah, okay. I don't have any other action. Becky, I don't have sign-in forms, and I don't know what these are all for.
Here, I've got more for you.
Okay, and help me out with all these, please. One by one resolution. Oh, okay. Okay. So going on to new business is we have two items. Is the first one, the GRC required annual report. And Mike, help me out on that. This one is just notification or letting everybody know that we have had this complete. Is that?
Yes. Yep. It'll be uploaded to the Indiana Gateway TIF viewer website. The report was prepared by Bob Swintz at London Woody Group.
And those were the three attachments that you all have in the packet. And this has to be completed by, when is it, Mike? Is it the end of May?
June 15th is when, talking about the resolution?
No, the annual report.
Oh. Yeah, it needs to get uploaded to the DLGF website. So,
Okay. And that
It's
has
already been uploaded by Becky for.
Yeah, and that has been done. Okay, and then the resolution, Anthony, I'll let you kind of go over that, what,
The resolution is required yearly statement about capturing the tax increment, and then we distribute that to the taxing units in those allocation areas. So I provided that to the board, and I just need a motion to pass that resolution.
this is an annual thing we do, and then we have to set a meeting?
The meeting is separate. The
Right,
meeting
yes.
is also required by the state that we give a presentation on our TIF to taxing units. But
If they show up, but we have to have,
so we will prepare that and send that out at the same time and notice if the board.
Could that taxing units be the distribution list? That's who's-
yes, yeah.
If you'd like, we can do that as soon as your June meeting. We just, we send a letter to the taxing units, making them aware that that presentation is going to happen in a GRC meeting. So it can really be done anytime during the calendar year, that presentation, but we could get it ready as soon as June if that's what you prefer.
I think historically, we've done it after our resolution. I think we've usually done it the meeting after that, so if that's okay. Anthony, is it a separate meeting or is it part of our regular meeting?
It's part of our regular.
Okay, so we would have that very first on our agenda, if you guys would be okay with the
You give
June,
that presentation?
please.
You give that presentation?
We ask anybody for his comments on the presentation.
What resolution is that? Number is that?
Do you have the resolution number? It wasn't written down. Mike, do you have,
Sheet,
is it in the minutes? Let me ask that. Did we have one last month?
I don't think we did.
Real quick.
Give us just a second. We'll find it.
We wasn't discussed at last meeting, was it?
No, I'm
No,
saying,
but there was,
we can look in the minutes for the last resolution we passed.
Oh, the
to
last,
see.
okay. That's no big deal.
well, but we have to,
Did not do one in April.
there was not one in April. I'm sorry, is that what you just said,
Yeah,
Mike?
I'm looking
Sorry
at
about
March
that.
now. Did not do one in March.
Might be number one.
Yeah, I want to say we've done one this year.
Nothing in January?
I don't remember any resolutions.
Well, this must be resolution 2026-01.
Oh, one?
I think it is.
Yeah, nothing in January.
Okay. That's surprising. So, there's a letter that goes with this that Mike will sign, we'll put it on city letterhead, and then we'll also notify all the taxing units that we'll have a presentation at the June meeting and invite them all to come.
Historically, it's pretty much been Mr. Gailey from the school.
Okay.
He's always been very good about coming and just, he gets it and he understands probably as well as any of the other taxing units.
I'll move the approval of resolution 2026-1.
I'll second that.
We have a motion and a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
I don't, Laura, any comments from the audience? Okay, okay. I do not have any other agenda items. Any comments, questions, anything?
You do want the annual presentation in June?
Yes, please. Do we need to make a motion on that, Anthony?
No. Mike, I have special meeting minutes here from May 8th. Did you have a copy of them?
Yeah.
We
yeah.
did approve it.
May 8th? This is 19th.
There was one May 8th.
Yeah, there was that Friday.
Oh, okay, sorry. That's the, Fran. I'm sorry.
Can you sign this too?
Yeah.
That letter will go out, we'll just put it.
There's nothing else, then I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
We have a
A
motion?
second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you very much. We're adjourned. That might have been a record.
Does it matter that my name's spelled wrong on here?
It's the clerk treasurer gets those ready.
For the resolution?
For the resolution.
Wasn't me?
Oh, it wasn't her? It wasn't me.
I wrote
Isn't there a
the E.
song called It Wasn't Me?
Yes.
How's it spelled?
Left the E off.